You whisper, "Why can't I sleep like I used to?" You've brushed your teeth, fluffed your pillow, dimmed the lights. You've even done that breathing trick your neighbors swear by. But you're still awake. The digital clock glows silently. First it's 12:42, then 2:07, then 3:17 again. You're not alone. According to the Harvard Sleep Study, just 4 nights of poor sleep can reduce short-term memory by as much as 23%, and more than 60% of adults report difficulty staying asleep after age 60. But here's what no one tells you. It's not always stress. It's not always age. Sometimes it's your plate. If you've ever wondered if you could sleep better at night as you age, the answer is yes. And it doesn't require pills, apps, or white noise machines. Before we dive in, I'd love to invite you into this space. This is Dr. Jarek, and this channel is built for people like you. If this resonates, please subscribe. We're building a community to help you rest easier and live brighter. Tonight, we're talking about 7 simple foods. Yes, real foods you probably already have in your fridge or pantry that can help restore the sleep you thought was lost forever. And we'll build from there. Each food has a story, a reason, and an important role to play in your sleep. Let's start with the humble tart cherry. Now I know what you're thinking. Cherries really, they don't exactly scream miracle cure, but this little fruit hides a secret that most seniors don't realize. It's one of the few foods on Earth that naturally contains melatonin, the very hormone your body needs to fall asleep and stay asleep. Here's the thing: as we age, our bodies produce less and less melatonin. That's part of the reason why so many older adults wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. and can't get back to sleep. And that's not just an opinion. According to Harvard Health, melatonin production drops significantly after age 60, making it harder to regulate your natural sleep-wake cycle. But that's where tart cherries come in. What's going on behind the scenes is fascinating. Tart cherries contain both melatonin and tryptophan, the amino acid that helps your brain make serotonin a calming chemical that turns into melatonin. That's what makes this food such a powerful sleep enhancer. It works with your body, not against it. I know some people get nervous when they hear the word fruit at night. Will it spike my blood sugar? The problem is it's not the amount of sugar, it's the timing. Tart cherries have a low glycemic index and, combined with fiber, help keep your blood sugar stable. A small serving about 1 to 2 hours before bed is ideal. You have options, you can sip juice, munch on dried tart cherries, or even eat them fresh if they're in season. Just look for the word Montmorency or sour cherries on the label. And no, it's not a magic trick. You won't be asleep 5 minutes after your first sip. But over time, this gentle, natural boost can help reset your internal clock, especially if your sleep problems have been slowly creeping in over the years. So before you reach for the sleeping pill, reach into your fruit drawer. Next, we'll explore another surprising food that most people associate with energy, not sleep, but when eaten right. It can be your nervous system's best friend before bed. It's yellow. Yes, just a regular banana. Could it be your secret weapon against sleepless nights? Let me introduce you to Gloria. She's 68. I sleep really well, she says. But around 2 a.m., boom, it's like someone turned on a light in my head, wide awake. During a checkup, her doctor mentioned, "Gloria, your magnesium levels are lower than they should be." Now she could reach for a bottle of supplements, but she doesn't want another pill in her cupboard. "Isn't there a food I can eat instead?" she asks. The answer: bananas. Turns out bananas are packed with magnesium and potassium, 2 minerals that play a huge role in how your nervous system works. Magnesium helps relax the mind and regulate stress hormones, while potassium helps relax smooth muscles, including the small muscles that line your blood vessels. Together, they create a calm, gentle inner state that gently nudges your body towards sleep. And that's not all. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which helps your body convert tryptophan into serotonin, and serotonin, as you might guess, becomes melatonin, your brain's sleep signal. Now, let's be honest, some people get nervous about sugar when they hear "eat fruit before bed." But here's the key. A medium banana contains natural sugar. Yes, but it's also packed with fiber, which slows digestion and keeps your blood sugar stable throughout the night. It's not like eating a slice of cake or even a granola bar. Science backs it up. A 2023 analysis from nutritionfacts.org found that up to 70% of adults over 50 don't get enough magnesium on a daily basis, often because they're not eating the right foods. Bananas are an easy solution that hides in plain sight. So if you're tired of tossing and turning, or waking up with stiff muscles and a racing mind, this humble fruit could be the missing piece. Next, we're moving from soft and sweet to crunchy and powerful. Because our next food isn't just great for sleep, it can also help prevent something even more annoying, restless legs that just won't stop. Now let's move from soft to crunchy, from bananas to something that's often included in nut mixes but rarely considered a sleep aid: almonds. What's the science behind it? Almonds are a powerful source of magnesium, and as mentioned earlier, magnesium plays a key role in relaxing muscles and calming the nervous system. But almonds do more than that. They also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps the body make serotonin, the same calming neurotransmitter that's then converted to melatonin. It's a beautiful chain: almonds. Tryptophan, serotonin, melatonin. Sleep, and if that's not enough, almonds also provide healthy fats and protein, which help regulate blood sugar at night and prevent the slump that wakes so many seniors. Here's the part most people miss: it's not just what you eat, it's when most people snack on almonds in the morning for energy or toss them into a salad at lunch. That's great for daytime focus, but to unleash their sleep-boosting powers, timing is everything. You want to eat a handful, about 8 to 10 raw or lightly roasted almonds, an hour before bed. And be careful, not all almonds are created equal. Avoid salted or flavored varieties. Too much sodium can lead to dehydration, which then leads to those dreaded bathroom trips at night. Stick to unsalted, unflavored almonds so the nutrients can work quietly without being agitated. Let's pause here for a moment. Did you know that 65% of adults over 60 are deficient in magnesium, and many don't even realize it? That simple nutrient deficiency could be silently fueling your restless legs, middle of the night wake-ups, and racing mind. So if you've been struggling to fall asleep with medications or devices before bed, it might be time to try something simple, crunchy and stealthy. When most people think of oatmeal, they picture breakfast: a warm, steaming bowl of oatmeal, maybe with a few raisins or a drizzle of honey. But what if we ate oatmeal in the afternoon or evening? So what's going on? Oats are a complex carbohydrate, and that's the key. When you eat complex carbohydrates in the evening, they help the blood tryptophan in your brain. And tryptophan, as we saw in previous sections, is a precursor to serotonin, which then becomes melatonin, your sleep hormone. It's a natural process: oats, tryptophan, serotonin, melatonin, rest. But there's more. Oats are also rich in magnesium, B vitamins, and fiber. This combination supports nervous system relaxation, blood sugar stability, and gut health, all of which are important for quality sleep in older adults. Steady glucose levels overnight mean fewer energy dips, fewer cortisol spikes, and fewer 3 a.m. wake-ups. Let's do a quick recap here. Oats in the morning, boost for energy and focus. Oats at night, relaxation and deep sleep. It all depends on when and how you eat them. Pro tip: add a spoonful of ground flax seeds for omega-3s and a splash of warm almond milk for extra magnesium. This isn't dessert, it's therapy. So next time you're staring at the ceiling thinking about warm milk or chamomile tea, consider oatmeal instead. Next, we're moving from soft and gentle to something bright, green, and surprisingly powerful. It's small, sweet, and clinical studies show it can help you fall asleep 42% faster. Small, fuzzy, sweet, and sour. Kiwis are often thought of as a garnish on a fruit tray, nice to have, but never a necessity. But for seniors struggling with poor sleep or early mornings, this little green fruit could be one of the most powerful tools in your sleep toolbox. 2 kiwis, 1 hour before bed, every night for a month. By the second week, you'll not only fall asleep faster, but you'll sleep more deeply. So what makes kiwis so effective? First, kiwis are rich in serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in inducing sleep and regulating the sleep-wake cycle. Higher levels of serotonin at night help your brain convert that serotonin into melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. Second, kiwis are loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. two key factors that can disrupt healthy sleep in older adults. And they're also high in folate and potassium, which support nerve function and help muscles relax. But here's the best part. Kiwis are gentle. They don't make you drowsy. They don't force you to sleep. They support your body's natural rhythms, restoring what aging and stress have silently eroded over time. A randomized clinical trial conducted in Taiwan in 2011 found that participants who ate 2 kiwis an hour before bed for 4 weeks had a 35% increase in sleep time, a 42% increase in sleep onset time, a 29% improvement in sleep quality. Source Lin et al., 2011 Journal of Sleep Medicine. And the good news, kiwis are low in sugar, high in fiber, and suitable for most diets, even for those managing diabetes or prediabetes. So next time you're relaxing and in the mood for a snack, skip the crackers or cookies. Slice up 2 fresh kiwis, sit back, and let their green goodness do the talking. Next, we'll end this journey with a warm, soothing ritual. It's not a food, it's a flower, an ancient, soothing cup of tea that has helped generations drift off to peace, chamomile tea. You've heard of it. You've probably sipped it on a rainy evening. But what you might not know is that chamomile tea isn't just a relaxing drink. It's also a biological signal to your brain that it's time to stop. Why does chamomile work so well? Chamomile contains an antioxidant called apigenin, which binds to receptors in the brain that reduce anxiety and induce sleep. It works as a natural sedative not by knocking you out, but by dulling the mental noise that often keeps older adults awake. According to the Sleep Foundation, chamomile is one of the most researched herbal remedies for insomnia. In clinical trials, seniors who regularly drank chamomile tea reported improved sleep time. They fell asleep faster, less nighttime awakenings, more alertness in the morning. Source Sleep Foundation, 2022. But here's the key, it's not just the plant. It's the ritual. Brew the tea, hold the warm cup, inhale the soothing floral vapors. It tells your body, we're safe. We can slow down now. Chamomile is naturally caffeine-free and gentle on digestion. It doesn't spike blood sugar, doesn't interfere with medications, and isn't addictive. It's one of the few sleep aids you can take every night without side effects. Deep. Saturday is kefir, milk yeast for good sleep. Healthy digestion. Why does kefir help you sleep well? Rich in tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid that helps the body produce serotonin and melatonin, 2 key substances that regulate sleep. Kefir contains natural tryptophan from milk and is fermented so it is easier to absorb. Probiotics balance the gut-brain axis. The brain and gut are closely linked gut-brain axis. Probiotics in kefir help reduce neuroinflammation, reduce stress, thereby helping to sleep more deeply and relax. A healthy microflora produces more GABA, an inhibitory neurotransmitter that helps with sleep. Rich in calcium and magnesium, helps relax muscles and the nervous system, supporting the reduction of anxiety before bedtime. A milk substitute for people with lactose intolerance. Fermented kefir almost eliminates lactose. Suitable for the elderly who often experience bloating when drinking milk. When to drink kefir to sleep well. Drink 150 ml of cool not cold kefir 1 hour before bed. You can add a little cinnamon or turmeric powder to increase the sedative effect. Avoid drinking close to bedtime if you often get up to urinate at night. Today, we've explored 7 powerful foods, each with its own unique ability to help your body achieve deeper, more restorative sleep. From tart cherries to chamomile tea to kefir, we've seen how nature gently supports what aging sometimes complicates. What do they all have in common? They're simple, they're natural, and they work with your body, not against it. Melatonin from cherries, magnesium in almonds and bananas, serotonin-boosting oats and kefir, and the calming power of kiwi and chamomile each is a quiet ally in your bedtime ritual. As a physician, I can tell you this sleep after 60 doesn't have to be interrupted, sporadic, or something you just put up with. You deserve better rest. You deserve mornings that your body feels ready for, not delayed. And sometimes, that change doesn't start with a prescription. It's what's on your plate that evening. If you found this video helpful, I invite you to subscribe to Dr. Jarek. This channel is for seniors like you, people who want real answers, real guidance, and better health without the hype. You're not alone in this. Start simple. Maybe tonight, you'll have a banana with almond butter, or 2 kiwis, or a cup of soft chamomile in silence. You don't have to change everything. Just pick a few things and start. your body is still listening. It still wants to heal. And with the right support, it can. Sleep is not a luxury, and it's your right. And tonight, you just got it back. Good night.